Yeah, Tip coming for your head, but we know 50. If he's not gonna go at you in verses, he ain't gonna respond to you on no diss song.
Oh, hell no. 50, I think he's the type that will look you right in your face and say, yeah, we can do that, and then turn around and say, I ain't finna do nothing with this old police ass nigga. Like,
he got a song with Anderson .Paak with Dre producing it, so I'm excited to hear that as well.
Okay.
Fuck around and slap a nigga. The truth is they some rapping niggas. Most of them some average spitters. Yeah. Welcome back to the lab, man. It's your big homie boss, man. Busy.
YJ, we here with it one time. What's good?
Man. Things are starting to heat up in the music industry. It's been a very interesting past few days. Of course, we've been hearing about Tip and 50 and them boys going at it. Also, Tip just did an interview on what is it, $1 Million Worth of Game. Yeah. This was a very interesting interview. Another thing I seen today, which you actually brought to my attention, Lil King, man. Lil King said he's standing on business, bro. So, of course, I know y'all familiar what's going on with T.I. and 50. Today, 50 put up a picture of Tiny. I don't even want to describe it, but
nah, it was them little toothpick legs was sitting up on that BBL, something crazy. That's basically it.
Yeah.
King said, look, it's war. God damn it. That's what we here for. Shit.
Yeah. And, I understand King's position because that's his mother. We know 50 is fucking with Tip. But I think, and I can't say he forgot. I didn't realize, but, Tiny got grown kids. We got Damani, King, Messiah, and then, the girls or whatnot. Yeah. And, of course, Tip wasn't going to respond like that, but King did. But anyway, that's besides the point, man. The song dropped today, moments after the interview he did with $1 Million Worth of Game. I don't know if this was had anything to do with anything. And fuck it, let's get into it, man. Here's T.I. snippet. I'm gonna call it a snippet because I know this ain't the whole song. It's called War, man. Tip said he want war, nigga.
You didn't have to love for me while I was just a loving child. Why couldn't they just let me be?
All closed eyes ain't sleeping, and all even scales ain't even. The bear hibernate don't poke. When you see the giant sleeping, shouldn't have woke. I don't know how many times I told him, but please hop up all my scrotum. Because you can't pray me with a big prayer, boy. The strongest for the longest I've been there, boy. Top 3 in my city, know I'm in there. And I ain't number 3, what you getting there? I know that we ain't trying to pretend that the king won't get a sledgehammer for an insect. Listen, now I built this throne, boy, it wouldn't exist. Got a concrete crown, boy, this shit don't even fit you. Big dog talking little shit zoo. Come on, now you say you outdid who? Better settle down. Know the dog, hold your head down. Did a diss record, better edit now. I turn your head around. All that cap, nigga, better get a gown. But the only place your head is in the ground. Put it on my soul. Before I ever had a record sold. No, I used to get it up the stove. A nigga been goes. Been pulling up a foreign cars with the first fucking R&B star. Oh, you niggas want war.
Said a nigga been ghost. Ugh.
Woo! Hey, you say, nigga, you capping better get a gown. Man. So I know we gonna chop it up. And me and you kind of talked about it a little bit before we came on the video. Tell the people what you feel. I tell them what I feel, or.
Yeah. As far as the song itself, in which I know what you said. I think this is it's a direct 250 song. He said Ghost. He talked about the bench press. There was some things in there. When people going at 50, I say leave the big me, little you talk out of it. That's just for anybody going at 50, just because this man, like, it's hard to talk that big me, little you with a guy like 50. So with anybody go at 50, I'm like, just leave the money out of it. Just don't even go there. But the song was dope. Tip was snapping. Toomp snapped on the beat. I know in the description it said produced by T.I., written by T.I. I don't know if he did. It sounded like Toomp to me, and he mentioned Toomp in it. So I don't know, but
Yeah. And I get what you said when you say leave the money aspect out, because I remember Young Buck said some dumb shit. He was like, nigga, you broke. I was like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro. We know this nigga not broke, bro.
yeah.
But I get it. Whether he's talking about big as in physical size or big as in money, you'll be lying. You'll be lying either way. He's a big motherfucker, period.
Right.
What I feel about it, so if he did, it's just hard for me to believe that he just went in the studio and did this. I think the fact that this feud kind of been going on for a while, it's possibly he could have done this a while ago, and he's like, you know what, I ain't gonna put it out. But now he may have added this to his lineup on Kill the King, and maybe he says, you know what, this is perfect timing for this song. Right. So it's a possibility, and you want to say it. Yeah, Tip coming for your head, but we know 50, if he's not going to go at you in verses, he ain't going to respond to you on no diss song.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. It ain't about the music for 50, as we seen with Fabulous. Maybe he reacts a little different because, you know, he's a Southern artist instead of an NY artist. I don't think so. I think we're going to get the same thing. You look at 50 Cent timeline on his Instagram, and you will not see one picture of 50 Cent. It's nothing but memes about people, other people. I'm torn. I just like to say I am torn with T.I. doing this because, yes, this song made it to my playlist, but, man, don't give 50. You can never feed the troll that much. You cannot give, it's like a Charleston White. Like you made the comparison from Charleston White to 50, of course, two different. But you cannot do this with the troll, man. Let that man, yeah.
It's better to do this on wax than either one of them getting in trouble, or any one of them getting hurt over some stupid shit that started over a versus, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, you are absolutely right, and I told you this. You're right. When we know 50 is a troll, it's like, let him troll, ignore him. Man, let me see you have a gnat or a mosquito fly in your face and not swat at that motherfucker, bro. I promise you can't do it. It's impossible. It's gonna annoy the fuck out of you, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what 50 is, bro. But he's a little bigger than a mosquito.
He is. He's a big ass mosquito with muscles and shit. Yeah, I for this album, this version of Tip, you know, I'm like, man, just not hit him with the bing bing bow. He just hit him with that bing bing bow. But I won't want to see too much energy spent, and that's why I'm glad that it was only 1 minute. I would have hate to heard a hook in 2 verses for 50. Like, just come in with a verse, bing, bing, bow, boom, out. That's the best case scenario, I feel like, for 50. Don't give him too much, you know?
I'm sorry to tell you, man. That's a whole song. He only gave us a snippet of that shit. I'm telling you. What kind of, man, no. Hell no. I ain't. If that's it, okay, salute. You was right. That shit was too hard to give me a 1 verse, bro. I wanted more. More, bro.
Right. True. I did too, but I didn't at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but nah, Tip. This is grown Tip. This is, you know, kill the ego Tip, man. This is Tip, like, yeah, man, just.
I don't know about it. When it comes to the versus aspect and how this is how everything was started. Tip went on an interview and told us on $1 Million Worth of Game that him and 50 was in LA and they talked about this, and 50 agreed to it, and then he just act like he knew nothing about it. Now, you felt like 50 was trolling them. I don't think T.I. is that dumb to even hang with a nigga who don't even like him, who don't respect him. So for some reason, they were in LA together. I ain't saying they traveled together. They came there together. They could have just been in the same place together and they was conversating. But for him to conversate and for them to make this plan and then he play stupid, T.I. felt like, okay, we finna do a versus for the culture. Celebrate both of our catalogs. And then you gonna chump me off like that? How do you I don't know if he was trolling him or not.
Yeah, I think people like 50, whether it's you got to keep these people at a distance, and I think that's what bit them. Like you cannot deal with people like 50, man. They will look you straight in your eye on some, then later on hit you with the, what did he say when he put up the caption when he put up the last shit with the snitching shit? He said something like, y'all think I would do something something with the police, something with some laughing emojis, and then it promoted his drink or his alcohol brand or whatever. You know, like 50, I think he's the type that will look you right in your face and say, you know, yeah, we could do that, and then turn around and say, I ain't finna do nothing with this old police ass nigga. Like, I think he is that type of guy, you know, and yeah.
That's bad business, you know. And we know Tip ain't no snitch, you know what I'm saying? He can call him that with all that because Tip did a little commercial and all that type of shit. You read any paperwork, you don't see his name in no goddamn paperwork saying he said anything. But of course, we got the snitching commercial. They call it the snitching commercial, but Tip was, you know, he was trying to get out of fucking jail. Do this commercial, we'll let you go. Cool. He did it. Now, what 50 is doing to me, you can call it trolling, you can call it whatever you want to. If this is who you are as a person, how in the fuck could anybody want to fuck with you, bro? Besides Tony Yayo and murder.
Right. Yeah, I just don't trust. 50 is not to be trusted, man. That's just how I look at it. He's not to be trusted. He's to be, you know, kept at a distance. If it ain't on paper, don't trust it, because that's all that counts in his world. Like, you know. But
I feel you, and I never looked at 50 as that because I know he's a great business person, a great businessman, but you see how he did goddamn Lil Meech, you know. But anyway,
yeah,
what it is.
Far as this song though, we can't really grade 1 minute. Like, that gotta be a limit. I can't give a grade on some 1 minute, man. It was dope. I'll just say that. Dope or nope.
Yeah, it was definitely dope. Man, that's Tip. And
Yeah.
you know, we done heard the one song that came out, which you know you didn't care for, but I do. He followed up. I don't know if this actually is going to be the album. I truly think it's going to be. I don't feel like he should be dropping anything unless it's going on Kill the King. So I feel like this is going to be on the album. And if it is, we 2 for 2. Well, for me, we 2 for 2. For you, we 1 for 2.
Well,
But I think so. I think what I heard, if he continued that way, I'm giving him an A. That motherfucker was hard. Toonk showed his ass on that beat, bro.
yeah, and I think Toonk, he got some more coming. I think that's the tip of the iceberg when it comes down to it. It's a lot more. It's a lot more where that came from. I feel like when it comes to that Toonk bag.
Oh yeah, I think he'll probably be on more beats than any producer on his album, if you ask me.
Yeah, and he should. He should. That would only be right.
All right.
That would only be right.
Yeah, he said he got a couple of songs with Pharrell. So he said that song, his single, was recorded the second day on the boat. He said he did maybe two or three songs. He said, but they felt like that was a song that was the second day. So We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Yeah, yeah. And I can see him doing as far as the party song, the single, and you know, for real, he good for them party anthems and things like that. He good for them songs. So I wouldn't be mad. I want to hear Toon. I ain't gonna lie, 10 times more than I want to hear Pharrell on this thing. But hey,
Yeah.
we gonna see. I definitely am anticipating what's gonna come about of it.
Yeah. What we call it in the interview, Gilly, that one of the cats out the bag. He got a song with Anderson .Paak with Dre with Dre producing it. So I'm excited to hear that as well.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it looks
Fire.
like he's going through a lot of producers that he respect and he has fucked with over his career.
Yeah.
And he actually mentioned that in the interview. He said he did a lot of work with people that he get game from, and people he have regular conversation with on the regular. So it made it so much easier to just do music with them. So I think we might be looking at a classic that might beat out Urban Legend.
Heavy words. Heavy words. But I will say Urban Legend had some things on it. Like it wasn't all the way through. So there's a chance for that. For me, it wasn't all the way. I felt like some of it was a little too,
yeah, I didn't like every song on Urban Legend.
Every song. Yeah, so there is some room. It was still a classic, but so yeah, I'm hoping he does produce that, man. You got any last word?
That would be huge for your last album to be your best album. That's all I'm gonna say.
J. Cole, you could have did it. Damn. No, that ain't Cole's last album, man. He duped us, goddammit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Boss. I'm YJ. Hit that like button for good hip hop and good hip hop discussion, man. And we out. You know?
It's the King, bitch!